What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. It's been a little while since I did one of these random hodgepodge videos of just random stuff across the board. We'll get to that in just a second. It's things that I've built that maybe I didn't do a video on, maybe I did a quick video on, or maybe you missed one. Got the museum, history museum modular. That completes my set for now. The newest one that's coming out in January, I'm not too keen on it. Doesn't look the best. So I guess we'll see. Let's come over here to this collection of stuff that I've built, my wife built, or some things that I got that you may find interesting. We've seen the candy canes a couple times. I threw them in there just in case it's your first time watching the videos. Custom candy canes. All right, so what is this? This is a new gift with purchase set that came out on Insiders Weekend, VIP Weekend, and again on Black Friday. So it's the hot chocolate, little hot chocolate shack. Anyway, yeah, it'll go in a winter village if you want to do that. I need to really make one again. It's been a few years since I've done that. But yeah, it's got a little mug on it. Back's open. Interesting design. Now, I've been to Italy, which is probably the only reason that I got this little postcard set. Not been to Pisa, and I've not been to Venice. I've been to Rome, Naples, Sorrento, which I think that's what the cliffs are over here. I've seen Vesuvius, and I've been to Florence. So, a little bit, I guess I get some credit for it. We got the Forum remnants over there. But yeah, it's a nice little set. Low profile, it's only 4 studs, 5 studs wide, so it sits nice on the shelf. It actually sits nice on the top of my minifig cabinet. All right, what other random things did we end up getting? Well, I got some on sale brickheads. I wouldn't have bought them if they were full price. But just add 3 more to the collection. I have never seen one episode of One Piece. Don't have any clue. I need to watch an episode just so I get the reference material. But I've got 20-something Marvel movies on Blu-ray and DVD, so yeah, I get those references, but the clown, no clue. But it was a really interesting build and some nice printed pieces, so yeah, I'm happy with it. All right, what do we got next? All right, if you're interested, I did a short on this, but if you are interested in making your own custom sunflowers, I got 3 designs for you. Tall, medium, large, old pieces, new pieces. Here's the secret to them if you want to see how they're made. Use the headlight piece on that one. And use that little twig and stick it through the little element there. Put your yellow leaves around it. You got a good one. And then you got the tall one. 3 different options. There's what some of them look like, kind of just as a full crop. Only bad thing is those pieces are not cheap. So that's the biggest downfall into trying to make something about 10 times that size. All right. Wreaths. You got a fall wreath. You got a winter Christmas wreath. How do you make them? Well, using this one because you can see the yellow under there. You just got to elevate every other one. You can see that there too. And then you just put the whatever color you want to put in there and just alternate them, and there you go. So really the only thing that you may not have is this 4x4 round piece. But they're around. They're not hard to find. They're on Bricklink. I think they're on the Lego Pick-a-Brick website too, I would imagine. All right, I got 2 Lambos. I got this set. That was part of the deal with getting that free with purchase. I had to buy some sets. So that was a set. Got these 2. My son loves them. So I guess that's important. Since my 5-year-old son loves the sets, why not? Really like the design. I think I may do a parade. Another parade, yeah. I do a lot of parades in my city. Just like right now, I'm cleaning up from the Thanksgiving Day parade. Yeah, that's Santa. Santa's always at the end of a Thanksgiving Day parade. And what do we got over there? Yeah, there's some police cars behind the bluey SUV. So we're cleaning up to get ready for the Christmas parade. But yeah, maybe I'll do maybe like a Speed Champions parade. We'll just have them all lined up throughout my city and going down the side streets. I don't know. Just to get them out and get them off the shelf or get them out of some totes. Yeah, I might do that. And to get a little bit more use out of these. Very cool cars. Very well done. Man, the designers, the way they build some of these with the interiors and get some of the shapes, it's just like showing off. So I think it makes a lot of us that build custom things just intimidated to see how some of these things are done. Using the twig pieces as the headlights or the tail lights. Yeah, it's impressive for sure. Okay, what do we got? It's Rambo. Isn't that cool? Somebody sent me these instructions. They actually have a reBrickable page to build this little guy. And sure, I was like, yeah, I got most of the pieces. I only had to order like 5 pieces that I didn't have. And posable. It's got a rocket launcher in one arm. It's got his rifle in the other. His arms move up and down. His head will turn if you need it to. I'm afraid to turn it because I think he's going to fall over. Oh, maybe not. The red bandana for sure. That's a biggest thing to make it easily recognizable. But yeah, it's a nice little thing to add to the collection. All right, we got this at Costco on a good discount clearance price. And I think that popped off. One thing to note here is that piece right there. This piece. Before this set came out, that piece cost $21 to buy on Bricklink. I think it's went down since it's in more than one set now, ever. In the past, it was only in this one 1980s castle set, right back there, which is why it was so expensive. But I have this upstairs on the dining room table because the wife built it, and it's been up there since Halloween. Folds open, so you can have it displayed multiple ways. It looks really decent like that. You get the glow-in-the-dark ghosts, and for a creator set to get like a Frankenstein and I guess that's the vampira? I don't know. You get a skeleton and the werewolf all in one set. There are a couple little features to it. But yeah, it folds closed. So if you want to have a full building, you can. Or if you want to buy multiples of them, if you can find them on sale, because I think this thing's like $89 regular priced, when you can find this for like $59 or $55. It's a great deal comparative to full price. And you get the little gates. Okay, what did I end up getting? Well, I got this from Target, and yeah, that's how it came, with a big old sticker right over the front of it. I've already got this set, so I was getting it for parts anyway, for future building. It's a backhoe. If you couldn't tell from that, which I think it's a pretty good chance you may not be able to. But yeah, there's some good Technic pieces here. Got it for $6 on sale, on clearance. It's like, no, maybe not clearance, but heavily sale. I think it's still like that on Amazon. All right, turn in some VIP insider points, and we got this little space set. And the camera doesn't want to focus, but you do get that piece right there that I really hope is not a sticker. I haven't opened this yet, but it's for Insiders Weekend 2025, the weekend before Thanksgiving, when the best deals for Lego honestly exist. This little cool thing came from Target as well. Braille bricks. So, what do they look like? Well, if I get the camera to focus, there's a D and a C. You know, Lego really, I think, missed the mark with this. If they would just do blind bags or like random things where you only get 10 bricks, which is horrible for pricing for $5. But if they would do these in like just random bricks, and maybe you got an A, B, C, and D, or maybe you got an X, Y, and Z in another pack, I think they'd sell a ton of them. Now they come larger packs in like a full box, and they're sold to the schools just to learn that way. It's something that they just came out with, I want to say earlier this year, it may have been late last year, but like $100 set, and it's Braille. And you just basically learn the letters and put your name down. So I don't know, you can buy them on the Lego website as well if you want the full box, if that's something you're into. Really weren't promoted as much as I thought they would be, but yeah, check that out. If you just want a little $5 pack to play with, they're at Target. The other thing, or the last thing in this little collection, is this. It was a gift with purchase if you spent so much money. 590 parts. And we're recreating some of the 80s castles, which is really neat. One of the coolest things, I think, are the little horses, the custom builds. Got our really neat castle. I didn't have either one of these. You saw the ones that I had. This pairs well with one that came out a couple years ago, which I still have, which is this one. I think it was a VIP Insiders thing. You turned in points and you got it. Except this one, you got actual printed little minifig, or nano figs. But yeah, now we've got a nice little castle collection. All right, last thing, I just thought of it. How about the Bluey house? Why? Because I'm gonna make this into a full-size, 4-walled, 2,000 plus house. This one's only got 382, but it's got all the figures. This is the only set that Bandit's currently in until the Lego Bluey stuff for 2026 comes out next summer. But until then, there's a lot of good pieces, a lot of great stickers in here too, that'll work great for a Lego house, or a Lego Bluey house. So, that being said, I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't even stay to the end. If you did, you're awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.